Greetings, internet, martial artists of money, digital ninjas, entrepreneur ninjas, everyday ninjas. Doing a book review today. Internet Riches. Yay! By Scott Fox. I read this book about 3 years ago, and from my perspective, this book is meh. It's a light read. This is definitely a beginner book, for sure. So if you're new, which is millions of people, I don't know millions. I wonder how many people are in internet marketing that come in each year. I know a lot come in, but many don't survive, that's for sure. It's not the easiest thing. So when I see books like this, I usually get my guard up, my red flag, internet riches. We got some beast dude here. He's the silver fox, silver haired back gorilla there in his convertible car, which is cool. I have one of those, 4 years ago, and I don't have gray hair yet. And but I wouldn't put myself on a cover of a book with my arms back and living the high life. Not my style. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. A lot of people are attracted to shiny things, shiny, including myself on some things, others not. But yeah, so that's the martial arts of money. There's no one way to be who you are. I'm not bashing this guy, Scott Fox, by any means, because he's got a book. I'm sure he's a millionaire. I mean, I tend to believe people what they say. Just kind of wear my heart on the sleeve kind of thing. One thing maturity is teaching me is that it's usually not always the case. In Vancouver, for example, there's a lot of $30,000 millionaires, but we're not going to go there. I just focus on myself, my own attitude, my own behavior, and things I can change. So, back to this book. Yeah, if you're new, you know nothing about internet. If you're born after, if you're not a millennial, I forget what a baby boomer, but then the generation before the baby boomers, you don't know much about the internet. This might be a good read. If you got some extra time, you might want to check out the internet and just screw around instead of, watching the game and drinking beers. Just drink beers and get with your buddies and see if you can make money on the internet. Millions of ways to do it. It's a total economy. See what I got here highlighted. I don't remember this book too much, just because of what I was going through. I was just kind of like, yeah, and I've kind of been through this material, been to conferences and stuff, and have a business degree, so a lot of this is just pretty much business. What I highlighted? Okay, I highlighted something here. Okay, let's see what this says. Being located in a small rural town also helps the business keep its overhead low. This is very true. I remember this. And recruit reliable employees. Small town honesty and service with global distribution. That is so important. I started my business in Thunder Bay, Ontario. What? What's a Thunder Bay? Exactly. I was able to build the real estate rental portfolio while I was there, and now I live in Vancouver, and I still continue to buy real estate in Thunder Bay because it's a lower overhead. Overhead is fixed costs every month. So when the internet's business, you want to keep a low overhead because it takes time to build up your list, your audience, your product, whatever you're trying to do. Also, compared to starting an internet business in Vancouver when you got, $1,500 rent or a $4,000 mortgage payment, and you've got only so much cash in your bank account till your product, your business takes off, man, that's a lot of pressure. That's one thing I never had when I made my transition from the corporate world, finance, accounting world. I could survive. I had two rental properties in my one primary residence, so I could survive off $1,200 a month to get the company floating, figure out the internet. Not that I figured it out by now, but that's important because I could weather the storm. Any business goes up, down, up, plateau, down, up, down. It's just volatility. When you're building your business, you want to be on sustainability. And me being an accountant, I would classify myself as a very assertive, aggressive accountant. But at the end of the day, I still have an accounting designation, meaning I'm very conservative. I go for, what's the word? Consistency over big spikes, like the big paydays. Like, I'll go slow and consistent. Steady wins the race. Back to this saying here. Also helps recruit reliable employees in the smaller cities. City like Thunder Bay, you got 100,000 people. In Vancouver, you got 3.2 million. There's a lot of money here. There's less money in Vancouver. That's important for a business owner because your business, you're building a team. It's a sports team. That's my philosophy. I look at, playing hockey, playing football. There's key components to build a successful team. I've been on many championship teams. I've been a 5-peat championship high school football team. 5 years in a row we won. That's like kind of a big deal. Even though it's high school and that was, 20 years ago, 40 years ago, whatever, you still learn a lot. There's a lot of principles that go into that team environment. I was in the Army, the infantry. You see all the components that go into a successful platoon. I never saw any war combat. I didn't want to either. I chose not to go to Afghanistan. I chose to go to university instead. However, I learned a lot about your team. So to be able to get employees in a smaller city that has less opportunity, the talent is still there. Obviously, say in a metropolitan area, you're going to have a higher pool of talent, but you're also going to have to pay them more. So if you hire someone fresh out of Simon Fraser University, they'll work for you for a couple of years, but if you don't pay them top dollar and you don't have a proper career path, they're just going to bounce to the next opportunity. I don't blame anyone for that. You got to grow and reach your own goals. And why would you work for someone for 50 grand when you can work for someone else in a better role, more challenging role, and make 90 or make 100? It's just kind of the way it works. So finding employees in a smaller city, you can find down-to-earth people with good attitudes, good hearts, and I'm a believer of building your business through your heart, not just a zero-sum game. I gain, you lose. I gain, you lose. Me. My philosophy is that mentality will take you only so far. The richest people I know, and I know a lot of rich people that are just zero-sum game. They take, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. It's the martial arts of money. You can do anything you want, whatever you paint, whatever picture you want in the money world. My philosophy is I just want to build a team I want to be around, an environment I want to be in. I think people will appreciate that. Basically build the company that doesn't have all the things that I went through coming through the corporate ranks. Let's see. Okay, here's another one. Ooh, this is an internet millionaire secret. I shouldn't bash it. I'm not bashing this guy. Like, I look up to this guy, right? But, I look at him, an internet millionaire. Okay, he's an internet millionaire. But it's not this, like, esoteric thing like, wow, can I have a convertible car? I already had a convertible car when I bought this book. And I didn't have gray hair. So, but I can see, I got to take myself out of this because I see it from other people's. This guy's dropping clues, man. He's dropping hints. Okay, so here, internet millionaire. Diverse your product offerings. Yep, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Business sense, common 101. Adding the products of potential competitors actually increases the sales and traffic of inventiveparent.com. Oh, this book is good too because he goes through, I'm going to up my rating to this book from METHOOD. Because he goes through, he makes a secret, whatever, a rule or something like that, and then he gives a real life example of someone and their story and what they actually did. So this is a very, very practical book. I'm more on the ninja side of things, very technical and very like proprietary with what I'm working on in my internet companies right now. But with the martial arts of money, I am building a list and an audience over time. It's going to take, probably 5 years. If you have the content, then you can make money by selling advertisements to companies that want to reach your niche audience. But first, you have to build an audience. How do you build an audience? Lots of ways to do it. Challenging, lots of work, and it's not overnight. And I don't have an audience. So, yet. Yeah, there's a lot in here. So this is a pretty good book. I'm going to give this book, Yeah, I'm going to give this book 4 out of 5. This is a really good book. The problem with these internet books, though, is they get outdated so fast. But that's why when you're reading a book like this, don't get too... If you're just coming into the internet, don't get too wrapped up on all the details. Try to understand the principles. Try to understand the conceptual framework. Try to understand the ideas. Don't try to be an expert in one thing right away. It's going to pigeonhole you into a narrow view. You want to have an eagle eye view, like a good perception of the whole internet economy, where you want to go. Each of them have pros and cons, require different hands-on work, different less hands-on work. Some of them have a higher ROI. Some of them have a lower ROI, but you got to put lower money down. Some of them have, you put low money down, but you get the highest ROI. You just got to kind of find your way through the money matrix and the internet riches. Yeah, this is a basic book. The last thing I'm going to potentially bash here, because it's not my style and this is me being biased, but it's not my book. But I'm going to say it anyways because it's my video. Anyone can be a millionaire with these powerful, proven strategies. Yes, and he is right. Mr. Fox is 100% right. However, this type of literature and a lot of the literature out there, I always wanted the truth. Like Art Williams says, give me the truth. I know it's hard. I know it's not going to be easy, but I want the truth, and don't lie to me. Don't lead me down a path and then just to hold something back. Tell me the truth. Don't mess around with me. That's what I've always wanted. But what I found is there's not a lot of people that'll just come out there and spit the truth. But I'm here to say for sure, these strategies will work 100%. But what this book doesn't tell you is the amount of work it takes. It's a long grind. It's a hard grind. I need to take a break today from my workload. I'm just putting on my second pot of coffee, and what time is it? It's like 3:00 in the afternoon. You got to stick my head to the pavement because I'm in a building phase with a lot of my projects, and you just nothing but hard work, consistency. You have emotional highs, emotional lows. You doubt yourself. All this mental mindset stuff, and that's what I've studied for business and martial arts for so long. So the martial arts of money is just my philosophy and my life story. And yeah, you can do it, but it's hard work. If you want a straight path to like whatever, go get a job. There's nothing wrong with a job. Get a career. Right? You can make good money. You can make like, I think $100,000 a year in Canada is like $6,700 a month. Like that's pretty good. You probably can't own a house in Vancouver with that. You would definitely need your wife making at least 50 to 100 as well. And it all comes down to what you do with your money. So you got to, and then I said this on a couple other videos, once you actually make money and you have profits, not revenue, profits, you work so hard, you want to enjoy yourself. And that's where a lot of guys start buying the bling, the hookers and blow, and they just phase out of the industry. Okay, you have to make your profits and protect them. So it's so hard to make your profits, then you have to protect them. You have to work twice as hard to protect them. That's what happened to me a few years ago. So now I work twice as hard. It's one of my top priorities to make profits, but also to protect those and then reinvest them. If you can get to the first level of the martial arts of money, the white belt, is make money. Okay, well, you can make some money, you figured some stuff out. Okay, cool. You're going to get promoted to blue belt once you make profits, and you know what those profits are. You want to get promoted to purple belt, you protect those profits. Protect. You want to make the brown belt, you reinvest those profits, and they start multiplying. Once you start multiplying, you've reached the ninja level of the martial arts of money. Internet riches, Scott Fox. It's more of a podcast and a personal rant, but it's really important to me that I give back the value that, or wisdom and experiences, firsthand knowledge. And because I wish I had someone to do this to me when I was 15 years old. I was looking for these answers, but the internet wasn't around. There wasn't a lot of these books. There was no YouTube. I couldn't listen to philanthropists or motivational speakers. So yeah, it's just a passion project of mine, and look forward to hearing you. And hopefully this book helps you out, or some of my other videos. Let me know. Take care. Have a good day. Peace.